A very good afternoon and welcome back to Kuala Lumpur International Airport, where today we'll be flying from Kuala Lumpur to Mumbai. Today we'll be flying on Malaysia Airlines again on their A330-300 aircraft in business class. Currently I'm taking a train from the regional international terminal where I just arrived from to the satellite terminal, which is where Malaysia's long-haul flights leave from. As a business class passenger on a One World airline, you have two choices of lounge in this terminal, one that's obvious and one that's not so much. I went for the obvious one, which is the Malaysia Airlines' Golden Satellite Lounge, and that's the one I had time to even use. The other option you have, which is more subtle, is the Cathay Pacific Lounge. Malaysia Airlines has three different grades of business class lounges. One is a domestic business class lounge, another one is an international but regional business class lounge for shorter international flights, and this one is the satellite business class lounge, which is for their long-haul international business class flights. This lounge has a business class and a first class section. The check-in desk is the same for both, but of course since I don't have any One World Emerald status, we'll be checking out the business class section. If at any point you want to skip this lounge tour, go ahead and skip to 448. As you enter the business class section, the first thing you'll see to the left is the bar, and along with some high top seating and some tarmac views. Beyond that, you go up the stairs. Now we're in the main part of the lounge where pretty much everything else is. Now I'm sure you can already tell, this lounge is pretty big and there's a lot of open seating. But to the left side, if you're looking for more private style seating, this is where it's at. There's a lot of different seats here, and a lot of the seats are in groups of 4 separated by dividers. Each set of 4 seats has a table in between, and there are a couple of USB ports as well as power ports. And as you can see, there's many of these different sections here. So you can almost guarantee you'll find at least one divider section open for you. And there's also slight pair seats to the right if you're looking for slightly private but still more open seats. And now we're back in the middle section of the lounge. This lounge had a lot of food options, but the one problem I did have is how spread apart and how separated each of the items were. So let's look at over here. This table just had mainly beverages and other smaller, colder food items. Like over here you see some nuts, and then over here is the chilled section with salads, fruits, and other savory items. This big section right in front of us is where pretty much all the hot food was prepared and served. We'll come back here in a second as there's one other section I want to show you. Over here you have some more seats and other high top seating which also had power ports, which is something that I value tremendously. Now back here where you have these colored yellow and blue chairs is actually a noodle station where you can order, there's made to order noodle items and other foods, which was I think a pretty cool feature in a business class lounge. And now let me show you all the hot food at the buffet section in this lounge, which is in the middle over here. I do apologize, I did not raise my camera as high as I would have liked to show you guys everything, but mainly there was pastas, chicken, fish, and some pumpkin items. If you want to catch pictures of everything properly, you can find them on my blog review. There were some soups, some sandwich items, and overall everything else was made over here. And then on the other side you have some other beverages, mostly Coca-Cola drinks. And back in the middle section again, there's just a tremendous amount of seating. And as I said before, whether you're looking for private style seating or if you're okay with open seating, everything is here. Now in the back section of this lounge, there's a couple different things. First is this dedicated family room per se, but I can just see a group using this room as another private area to relax, as it was pretty separated from the rest of the lounge. And back here, you have the remaining area, which is nap rooms and bathrooms. The nap rooms I thought were a pretty cool feature. However, I did have one major problem with the way the nap rooms were designed. They're not incredibly private at all. As a matter of fact, they're quite exposed and open as you can see, and there's not that much privacy between the nap rooms. So if you're a family perhaps using the nap room, then it's okay. But if you're just an individual traveler, at least a completely separated area from another one would have been okay. And the last room back here is pretty much just the bathroom. That's all that's left. And that's pretty much a full summary of the lounge. And now remember, as this is a business class lounge operated by a One World airline, you can also use it if you have One World Sapphire status and you're traveling in economy class. And if you're One World Emerald status, well, you can access the first class lounge in the room next door. I hope you guys enjoyed the lounge tour, but now it's time to head to our gate to fly. Security was at each individual gate, so you only cleared security right before you got on the plane. However, unlike Singapore Airport, which has the same idea, there was no premium lane for premium cabin passengers or elite status passengers, so we were all in the same long line. And here's a look at the beautiful A330 taking me to Mumbai today. Hope you guys enjoy the flight. Thanks for watching. more guava juice?
Yes, sure, guava juice.
Thank you.
Guava juice for
Yes.
you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome.
फिलहाल अपने इलेक्ट्रॉनिक वस्तुओं को पूरी तरह से बंद करके रखते हुए यूएसबी पोर्ट में चार्ज ना करें। धन्यवाद।
Ladies and gentlemen, your safety is very important to us at Malaysia Airlines, so please listen carefully as we take you through some important safety features specific to this aircraft, as it may differ from other types of aircraft. Put your baggage in the overhead compartments or under the seat in front of you. It's important to keep the aisles and exits clear. Fasten your seatbelt by pushing the two metal ends together until they click and pull to tighten. To undo, lift the flap. You should be seated with your seatbelt fastened and visible even when the seat
bagus. Jualan barang yang sukai ada terdapat dalam penerbangan ini. Sila rujuk di selatan Nation Inflight Shopping untuk membuat pilihan anda dengarkan juga supaya menjaga barang anda punya anda. Sila hubungi kami sekiranya anda perlukan sebarang perkhidmatan. Sementara itu nikmatilah Malaysian hospitality kami. Terima kasih. Ladies and gentlemen, the fasten seatbelt sign is still on. For safety, kindly remain seated. Fasten your seatbelt and ensure that it is visible to our crew. You may use your electronic devices that have been switched to flight mode. However, small electronic devices can become a potential fire hazard if they slipped. di tempat yang asal, tegakkan tempat duduk dan pasangkan tali kereta anda. Sedia pastikan alat elektronik anda dipadamkan dan juga menanggalkan kabel daripada bekalan kuasa di kerusi anda. Tuan dan puan-puan, kita telah pun selamat mendarat dalam terbang Shivaji, Chhatrapati Shivaji, Mumbai. Bagi tujuan keselamatan anda dikendaki berada di tempat duduk anda sehingga syarat pasangkan tali kereta dipadamkan dan pesawat berhenti sepenuhnya. Berhati-hati ketika membuka ruang penyimpanan di atas dan pastikan semua barang kepunyaan anda telah diambil. Anda dibenarkan pasang telefon bimbit selepas tanda isyarat pasangkan tali kereta dipadamkan. Waktu tempatan sekarang pukul 10.20 minit malam, suhunya 30 darjah Celsius. Bagi pihak Kapten Tan dan juga Kapten Ong serta kesemua dalam kapal kabin, sekali ucap terima kasih kepada Malaysia Airlines yang juga merupakan ahli One World. Semoga kita bertemu lagi dalam penerbangan yang akan datang. Salam hormat, selamat malam. Ladies and gentlemen, we have safely landed at Chhatrapati Shivaji tonight.